I'm Carly, and this is my meat cookery video. Today I'll be preparing for you a oven roasted chicken breast with vegetables. Here's what we have. So here's the chicken from Publix, potatoes, carrots, and a few other materials that we will be using for this. I decided to choose this recipe because this is very savory and delicious, and I actually only have like 2 or 3 recipes in my recipe box. And this is one of them, and who doesn't like chicken? So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. So in this recipe, I will be using boneless, skinless chicken breast from Publix, and it actually comes with 3, but we will be actually using 2 today. Idaho potatoes, snack pack size full of carrots, and then a few other materials, and then this awesome sauce will go over our baked chicken. And so from here, what the recipe calls for is going to be 2 chicken breasts, 3 potatoes, about 2 packs of carrots, and then I have a pan over there, and we're going to, I'm going to peel the potatoes and cut them into quarters, and then place the 2 chicken breasts inside, and then sprinkle the potatoes throughout, and also with the carrots, and then the sauce comes. But the very first thing that we need to do before any preparation at all is wash our hands. You will see your camera. And the dirty dishes. Maybe like a side view.
Do you want me to stop it?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so a few things I would like to go over first. Oh, I already opened this before in the other video. But so I purchased the chicken breast at Publix for a total of $5.55. The net weight was 1 pound and 59 ounces, and the unit price was set at $3.49 per pound. The product was presented in a styrofoam casing, and the product was wrapped in plastic wrap. As a whole, when I walked up to the meat department, there was labels of pork, beef, and chicken. Each meat product was in a huge refrigerator casing. My serving cost of the entire dish is going to be $3.50. So the product was packaged in a styrofoam casing and plastic wrap. It looks, and I believe it was packaged at Publix. So we're gonna go ahead and open up 2 of the non-meat materials ingredients that we have. And so I got like the cute little like snack things so I don't actually like waste so many carrots whenever I open this. Alright, so we're gonna have 2 bags of carrots, all purchased today. And then we're going to get out 2 potatoes. And I'm actually going to peel the potatoes and then cut them into quarters. Okay, the potatoes are peeled, washed, and ready to go. And so the next step that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to oil down our pan so that our chicken and our potatoes and our carrots do not stick to the bottom of the pan. And then also, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And we're going to put the pan in the center of the oven. Okay, so what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to pour a little bit in the pan. And then I'm going to move it around. And then also a very important thing whenever you are anything with cooking and raw materials is that you want to make sure that you are constantly washing your hands with anything that you touch with raw meat. So as soon as like I put this chicken inside the pan, I'm going to go wash my hands before I touch any of the other vegetables or materials so there's no cross-contamination. Okay, so begin. So we're going to get out our Publix skinless, boneless chicken breasts. We're going to place them inside the pan. And now I'm going to go wash my hands. Okay, so now we are going to cut the potatoes into quarters. And for those of you who don't know, quarters are like 2. So I'm going to cut it in half and then cut each of them into 2. Or like bite-sized potato pieces. And so what's going to happen from here is that once I cut these, I'm going to sprinkle them around the chicken, and then the carrots will be next. And then the sauce is going to go all over that, and then it's going to be all good to go into the oven for about 50 minutes or so. And the oven is already preheated, so we will be good to go. All right, so we're going to sprinkle potatoes throughout and around the chicken. And then from here, we're going to cut our baby carrots. I decided to do 2 packets because in the carrots you want to get them all tenderized. It's a very healthy protein and carb meal and perfect for leftovers. Don't laugh. Okay. Alright. And also, a thing that I've always noticed is you want to have a clean workstation. Okay. So the next thing from here is we're going to go ahead and drizzle on our sauce. I can just put this all the way. And you're going to want to make sure that all the potatoes and most of the chicken and carrots have been drenched in this sauce. And then we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some salt and pepper. Thank you. Salt and pepper are always like subtle ways to increase the flavorfulness of a meal, both before and after the baking. Okay, and now we are going to go ahead and place a wrap of Reynolds on top. We're going to cut this. Okay. Okay, so now everything is good to go. And the oven is all set to 360 degrees, or 350, excuse me. And you're gonna place the pan in the center and at the top. You don't want it left or right or bottom. You want it to be just right. And that is gonna go in there for about 50 minutes or so. So stay tuned. All right, fresh from the oven. So real quick, the fresh meat product is boneless, skinless chicken breast, which comes from the breast of the chicken. When you have a chicken breast, you can cook it in multiple ways, such as baking, deep frying, grilling, and sauteing. So we're gonna go ahead and cut a little bit from here. And then I've chosen to do baked chicken because this is the healthiest option, and I feel that the chicken becomes more tender while it's in the oven. So do you see how tender that is? And then also, I purchased a chicken breast today, and it has been in the fridge for about 6 hours or so. And the fridge is held at about, I don't know, about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And then to uphold proper sanitation, the handler should always wash their hands before or after any meal preparation. So, for example, after handling raw meat or before cutting the vegetables or anything along those lines. I'm just going to get my spoon to get carrots out. And then so the use of multiple knives and forks are in this video. And so before every encounter, you always want to make sure that they're always nice and clean. And so I'm just going to go ahead and stick this right on there as a whole. So overall, in here you have some chicken, some potatoes, which potatoes will be accompanied by butter soon enough. And then also, when it comes to leftovers, you want to make sure that the meal does not sit out. And then also, whenever this cools down, I'm going to be placing this in containers, Tupperware, and they'll go in the fridge. So thank you for watching my video, and the chicken is going to be delicious. Bye now.